account. Lovely. How you doing over there? I know I've been making life crazy for you, and I apologize. Alrighty. I've got my account code. And as soon as I put it in, you have all access. Look at your account. Okay, I just need the account code. Here's my security code. Eight. And I'm in. Now I just need to put in my ID, which is done. I believe it's Amanda Hernandez 316. I have one video exactly on my channel. Oh, Lord. Probably from when I got married. I can try. I'm just trying to get into EA right now so I can stream for you. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, I just realized that the email linked to my YouTube is different from what's linked to my... Never mind. I'm getting in here. And I'm in. It's connecting. Okay, so as soon as I get out of this blocked scene, it will let me get in. So I'm going to options right now to mess with the audio. And you said just get the master volume and put it to 0. Boom. Everything's off. Master volume is at 0. All right, so now I need to go into play and just play anything and oh no, not campaign. Um arcade. I'm just gonna make it public. And play. I'm on Mos Eisley. Here we go. I'm streaming. I am on the air. Let me tell you, it's gonna show me that I'm live right now. Um Let me tell you what it says about my channel. It's just Amanda Hernandez. Um and it's showing do you want the name of it? It's Ixchel Z underscore. Here, let me send you a picture of it. And it's just gonna be public. So I'm sending you a picture of it right now. The name of my broadcast is right now. Messenger. As soon as it loads. Okay, let's do sure officer. And yeah, all right, here we go. I am on Mos Eisley. And whoa. Okay, this is gonna be fun. All right. Come on, messenger. Let's send down this picture. And then say share picture because my phone is being dumb. Gosh, I'm getting shot at. I'm gonna die. And share. Nope. Come on. Share. Yep, and I'm still streaming no matter what I do, so. No, not my story. No! Lord Jesus. Okay. Okay, I'm in the call. I'm just shutting down all my other tabs so that way my phone can focus on the Google folder and what we're doing. All right. And, all right. Try this again. Everything's closed. Nuts like, hey, you're watching live stream on your phone. Oh, come on. No. I went to my YouTube channel so I could send you exactly what the name of my broadcast is. So you can just you can just go to YouTube and type in my broadcast channel. And we're going to watch me die a lot. That's what's going to go on because I'm so. Eggshell. L. So it's eggshell. No. Here, let me see if there's a way to. Well, regardless, I'm recording and um my voice should be loud and clear because, like, it's the PlayStation mic, the mic. Yes! All right. How's my sound? Testing, testing. Yes. Yes. All right. All right. I'm just opening up the drive. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Blah, first order, show notes. Year in review. Actually, it's probably better if I read from the email you sent me. So let me go to the email. Email. And nope. Year in review. I can hear you loud and clear. Alrighty. So no, I'm gonna have to go through the Google Drive. So let me go back to Google Drive. Oh, Google Drive is great. I can see it very clearly. Oh my gosh, yes, it's beautiful. Oh my God, so basically we're gonna watch me die a bunch of times because I'm totally not gonna be paying attention. This could be a way we record too, with people low. Well, until I have a computer. All right. So, this live stream is going to be saved to my YouTube. That's how it's supposed to work, right? Or wait a minute. Are you recording off of my YouTube? Is that what's going on? So how it's working is I have the PlayStation on and it's on my right ear and like I can't hear anything because there's no sound, right? The master volume is off. So basically it's just me talking and it shows that I'm on air. My time elapsed is 13 minutes. I've been live streaming. And then in my left ear I've got my small microphone, I mean small, yeah, my small microphone hanging off of this old set so I can hear you in my ear without it interfering with what I'm recording. Okay. Oh, well, the second earbud's dead, so we're not gonna have to worry about that. So I can see everything very clearly. I can see the entire Google Doc, the spreadsheet from everything, and I've got my notes here. I feel like tweeting, you want to watch me die a bunch? Alrighty. Oh, I think that number one is you're watching me. That one number. Ooh, here we go. Hmm. But I want to be in the first order. You're not getting sound. Okay. Ooh, I can hear an echo from you. Okay. All right. Can you still see me on? I'm at Star Killer Base. Gotcha. Yeah, I can hear that feedback. Hello. I can hear you. Can you still hear me and see me? I mean, I know it doesn't matter that you can see me, but just to make sure that I'm still there. Gotcha. I mean, it's fine. I'm just dying over and over because I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh gosh, who else is watching me? Oh, okay. I was like, no. I mean, I jokingly tweeted if anyone wants to watch me die over and over, but I didn't post a link or anything. Oh yeah, I need to open the other part. Okay. Okay, just like the notes I wrote down, right? Just like the notes that I took, right? Whew, ready as I'm gonna be. It took long enough. Oh, also, I meant to ask you before we officially start. Who is Lola? Leela? Yeah, Leela. Alon. I don't know what that. Gotcha. Gotcha. Awesome. Oh, that's cool. Here we go. Hi, Leela. And I am Ami Zanami. Oh, yes, I remember now. I was gonna say, yes. I do not. He's on Cloud City. Okay, yeah. I don't remember seeing him, but I believe you. I need to go back and rewatch and look out for him. Take a picture. Holy crap. That'll be cool to find out. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, I think very close to 80, 77. Yes, let's go. We've got a lot to go through. Yeah, I'm really excited. I saw a lot just going around Twitter. I'm kind of new there in Star Wars Twitter, and it was very exciting to see some of the fan speculation and what is or isn't possibly a leak. And so there's just this is a big year for Star Wars. People are talking, we're all excited. All right, so let's start with some books. We have Star Wars: The Last Jedi Expanded Edition by Jason Fry, Last Shot by Older. We've got the Thrawn books. Those are just everyone's excited for those. I'm excited for those. I know who he is, but I have never read any books, so I am excited to dive into that with some new material that's coming out. Let's see. We've got Solo, a Star Wars story, the expanded edition by Lafferty. The Star Wars Scum and Villainy Case Files on the Galaxy's Most Notorious by Pablo Hidalgo and Delia Grieve. And those are books that are adult, and now we're kind of moving into the young adult, young reader edition of books. So that would be first we have Forces of Destiny, The Daring Adventures, The Leia Chronicles by Emma Carlson Byrne. We have Star Wars: The Last Jedi, the junior novelization by Michael Koch. I actually have that in my house right now. We've got it rented out from the library. It's pretty great. Um, we have Choose Your Destiny, a Han and Chewie adventure by Kevin Scott. Is that kind of like a choose your own, like you read a chapter and then you pick another chapter because the ending could go one way or the other depending on what you pick in the book? Is that kind of what that's like? Okay. Okay. Yeah, because that's what it seems like. And then we also have Forces of Destiny, Daring Adventures, The Rey Chronicles. So they've got Daring Adventures of Leia and Rey, so that's pretty cool. We have Most Wanted by Ray Carson. Do we know what that's about? Okay. Okay, that'll be cool to look into another time. That is Most Wanted by Ray Carson. We have The Mighty Chewbacca in the Forest of Fear by Tom Engelberger. Burglar. I feel like I'm slaughtering some of these names. I apologize to these authors ahead of time if they're listening. Um, we have Solo, a Star Wars story, the junior novelization by Joe Schreiber. Join the Resistance, Attack on Starkiller Base by Ben Acker and Ben Black. And another Choose Your Destiny, a Luke and Leia adventure by Caravan Scott, Lando's Luck. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's two different ones. We have Choose Your Own Destiny, Luke and Leia adventure. And then we have a different book by Justina Ireland that's called Lando's Luck. So the Choose Your Destiny, Luke and Leia is by Cavan Scott, and then the Lando book is by Justina Ireland. So there's just all kinds of great books and content that we got this year. And that's just a little bit of a list. Like there's so much out there. Yes. This is just a brief list. Definitely something we could get into for another podcast to just specifically on. Oh, I saw the trailer. Co-pilot. Ah, classic Millennium Falcon. Oh gosh. I am all caught up on Westworld. I'm not sure I want a Westworld. In character. I mean, look, they're very good at it for the Disney experience of all of their other movies and all of their other attractions. I am just super excited for, getting to meet Kylo Ren and, getting to meet all the other characters. Chewbacca. Oh my gosh, when they have a guy in the Chewbacca costume, that's going to be insane. I want to hug Chewbacca. Yes. I just saw a video from one of my Twitter followers where she was interacting with Kylo Ren at one of these Disney places, and it was pretty funny. And the guy stayed in character. It was hilarious. He was like, um, "I'll show you the dark side," and just like because she was saying stuff to him, and he was just completely staying in character the entire time. It was pretty hilarious. Okay, I'll find the link. Okay. All right, so Disneyland is up, and now we're on to comics. Oh my goodness, just so many. We've got The Forces of Destiny 1 through 5. We got Tales from Vader's Castle 1 through 5. And that is not even the only Darth Vader Tales comics we got. We also got Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith 1 through 25. And then there was Star Wars Adventures, Destroyer Down series that has just started, I want to say, this year. There's The Last Jedi, DJ's Most Wanted one shot. Oh, now we know what Most Wanted is about. Most Wanted by Ray Carson has got to be about DJ because here's the comic that says The Last Jedi DJ Most Wanted one shot. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, because it was just completely random that you don't really know much about this guy and how he knows this rarefied code cracking and to get into Snoke's boudoir, as he says. And so that'll be cool to know a little bit more about him, I think. Let's see. We have Thrawn comics 1 through 6. We have a Lando one, Double or Nothing. There's 5 of those. There is also a comic series that's an adaptation of The Last Jedi, episode 8. There's a Beckett one shot. I would love to read that. Also a solo adaptation, and there's 7 of those. Then there's a whole entire series just about when Han Solo was an Imperial cadet in when he signed up to join the Empire. Oh my goodness, I remember seeing that in the Solo movie, and it was just I loved it. I loved the Solo movie, period. But let's see, there's a Qui-Gon Jinn comic and a Darth Maul comic, and I'm pretty sure there are more comics. If you're listening and you know we missed something, please let us know. You can reach us on social media because, like we said, this is us just going through what we could find for this year. There's just way too much. And looking forward to exploring it more and talking about it more as we get closer to episode 9. Forces of Destiny? Which ones are those? Are those the ones on the YouTube channel? The YouTube Kids channel? Or am I thinking of something else? That's the one. Yes, definitely. Because we're very much in the age of, short and sweet gets the attention the most. And I know that, like, my kids are big enough for watching the full series of Star Wars now. All the, the original episodes, the prequels, but when they were much younger, I think that it would have been easier for them to really get into Star Wars had they had these shorts. So I'm excited for how they're using that as a way to introduce to children. It's pretty awesome. I'm really hoping they do some like longer segments rather than just small videos with the animation, but we'll see what Star Wars and Lucasfilm wants to do with that. Yes. Yes, that would be great. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yup. That would be amazing. But we'll see. I mean, it's like George Lucas said, if anyone should be making Star Wars movies, it should be Disney. And this was like over a decade before it even was an idea to have Lucasfilm bought by Disney. So we'll see what magic they can do. On to games. Let's see. Lucasfilm announced earlier this year Rivals. It's a new action shooter mobile game. So that means it's something on your phone. Cool. And then we also have new downloadable content added to Battlefront 2 featuring General Grievous. Oh my gosh, I have played as General Grievous. It is so much fun. Have you tried it, Dan? So I am not too good at Battlefront 2, and I have not started to play it from beginning to end to really get into the storyline. But from what I played, like versus where I can be him and pick up a lightsaber and like play against my husband, play against my kids, um, it was really fun to use like all the abilities of General Grievous. So you're there and you can like do the thing with his two big arms where you're just like flipping them like windmills. You can also crawl. Like, I don't know if you remember in Clone Wars and he's fighting with Obi-Wan and Obi-Wan cuts off. No, sorry, this is Revenge of the Sith. Obi-Wan cuts off two of his arms and then he just skitters off like a spider. You can do that. You could do that where you're just like crawling on the floor like a spider. And you can do all these flips and this crazy stuff, but I'm not really sure what the content is. I have heard that you can access Obi-Wan as well, and I'm pretty sure we can find a link somewhere that gives us more information, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Really? Okay. We can look into that more, but they've announced more cool stuff, so that's great. So hard to keep up with all of it. Some of the highlights, which is amazing and awesome. Yes, the brother. And they loved it. They loved the footage that they saw. Yeah, the fact that they came out and said that. Another thing that's amazing about that is one of my theories for episode 9 is that it's a reversal of the path of Anakin to the dark side. We're gonna see his grandson, Ben Kylo, be drawn to the light. And I think that Leia was meant to play a huge role in episode 9 because he was going to be, you know, doing that reverse Anakin instead of, at the beginning Anakin leaves his mother Shmi. We were and that begins his path to the dark side. I think that episode 9 is meant to end with Ben Solo coming back because of the love of his mother. And that's how he completes the turn to the light, the turn to a balance with all the power inside him, the dark and the light. And I'm just really hopeful for how this is going to come out, especially if, fingers crossed, my fan theory is correct. So we are talking about the footage of Leia and how they're not recasting her. So. And the fact that we have, such amazing actors like, Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver, that's just going to make the footage of Leia just that much more intense and amazing and beautiful because I'm thinking these are the people she's going to be interacting with. Her son and Rey and maybe even Poe because, Poe's like her other kid. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm really excited. I can't wait. I really hope she's in some of the preview content, but we will see. Oh yeah, we can get into that. So it's definitely going to be Leia in this one. Yeah, it's like I said, my fan theory, she's supposed to be a huge part of this ending of the Skywalker saga. So. I saw that interview on Good Morning America. It was it was beautiful and it was nerve-wracking. I'm just like, tell me who. I want to know who, what was happening, give me something Star Wars. They won't give us a thing. Mm. This is gonna be good. Hmm. We have. You got us through. Tell me if I'm wrong. We're at Carrie Fisher won a posthumous Grammy. Yes. So we have Carrie Fisher won after her death a Grammy for Best Spoken Word Album on her book Princess Diarist. It's awesome. Did you hear anything more about that? Okay, that would be cool to get into for one of our recordings. Let's see. Star Wars surpassed Harry Potter as one of the highest grossing franchises of all time, second only to Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's pretty impressive. Let's see. George Lucas's upcoming museum dedicated to narrative art in all its forms has begun construction in Los Angeles. Oh my goodness, that's going to be beautiful to see. The Star Wars show released its 100th episode. So that would be the one on YouTube, their YouTube channel, right? The Star Wars show. And then we have um, the original Boba Fett actor, Jeremy Bulloch, has announced his retirement. This is the one from the original trilogy. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, happy retirement, Mr. Bullock. Let's see. Original Star Wars trilogy producer Gary Hertz passed away at the age of 78 this year. Rest in peace, dude. Hmm. So he did a lot for Star Wars. That's awesome. He'll be remembered. All right. And our next order of business. Today was quite a year. We just have so much to talk about. Despite unsubstantiated rumors propelled on Reddit and clickbait YouTube videos, Kathleen Kennedy will stay on as president of Lucasfilm. Kennedy has renewed her contract through 2021. In the announcement, Kennedy said her remaining time at Lucasfilm will be. All right, Dan, if you could. Apparently, my phone's not cooperating. Could you tell them a little bit about the announcement from Kennedy? Mm-hmm. And it's going to be so. Yes. Natalia, come here. Now. You get your butt in bed. Yes, ma'am. Why are you up playing? Go to sleep. Now. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, I mean, back on the topic of everything that's going on with Kathleen Kennedy, I love that she's bringing so many women producers and so many talents that we don't usually see. Um, there's so much diversity. We have um, people of color, women of color, for the first time leading so many projects, and that's a lot of what the conversation I've been in for Star Wars representation matters, and the groups online that speak specifically to that. And I think there's a lot of opportunity that in this amazing, epic, legendary galaxy far, far away, we're going to get a chance to see so many characters and people throughout the world able to see something of themselves on screen, whether it's an older actor, actress, or a child that looks like them, talks like them, um, that they can relate to. Because representation is so important. And I love that Disney and Star Wars is making that effort to give people and children the chance to see themselves in the characters that they're developing. You know, we're seeing new and different characters and people on screen or, behind the scenes in animation, seeing these characters that are so diverse. And I'm very excited because there's so much you can do with the galaxy far, far away. It's endless possibilities. The systems in the galaxy go on for a very, very long time and can expand. So I'm very excited to see where Kathleen Kennedy and whoever takes up the torch and keeps going after her is going to take Star Wars. But anyways, yep, she was renewed for 3 more years, and I think that's awesome. All right, after Kathleen. We have one more item. Two more, actually. A Star Wars Twitter page featured a parka for sale, derived from the actual parkas worn by Empire Strikes Back crew members while filming on Hoth, which was in the Netherlands. So we're talking sub-zero temperatures that they were in while filming for the Hoth scenes. The parka is being sold for only $500. I believe they sold out, if I'm not mistaken. I hope they make more because those are awesome. I would love to have one, and I live by the Gulf Coast, and it never gets that cold, but it just looks so cool. I would find a reason to wear it. It rarely snows down here. It snowed last year. And wait a minute. Yeah, it snowed last year. And I was going to say, is it almost midnight? No, it's barely almost 11 my time here. But yeah, the parkas were really fun when they came out online, and I was lucky. I just started going on Star Wars Twitter, and seeing Mark Hamill tweet about it, seeing all these people tweet about how cool they look and how much they really wanted one. So I really hope they make more. If you're listening, make more, please. Anyway, so that's the parka business from this year. Then we had the Darth Vader comic issue number 25 that came out this year, and it was the last comic in the series, if I'm not mistaken. And it was a huge revelation, just fans everywhere going on and on about this, how it appears from the images and the dialogue that we see in the comic that Anakin Skywalker was conceived, confirming the theory Darth Sidious using the Force to create life, and that's something we hear Palpatine telling Anakin in Revenge of the Sith before his fall to the dark. That the darks that it's not a story you'll hear from the Jedi. They have the power to save the ones they love from dying, even to create life. And from the image that we see, it looks like Darth Sidious, Palpatine may have used the Force to cause Shmi to become pregnant with Anakin Skywalker. So he's like this, in a weird way, his father. And it's pretty mind-blowing to think about. It's a lot. We could do a whole episode just on this. About Darth Plagueis. I could be saying it wrong. My husband makes fun of me for how I say droid. He says, you don't say it right. I say droid, and he's like, you don't say it droid, you say it droid. I'm like, no, you say it droid. And, I could be saying it wrong. Darth Plagueis. Somebody help us. All right. So you assumed already from the get-go that he had something to do with the creation of Anakin? Yeah, I'm wondering if he's similar to. I wonder if it's not confirming that Palpatine is his father, that he helped create him. I'm wondering if we have a similar situation to Snoke, where Snoke sensed Ben's conception, and ever since before he was born, he's been abusing and encroaching on Ben Solo's brain and just getting in his thoughts and gradually turning him to the dark side and just always messing with him. I'm wondering if it's a similar situation to that. The Force actually did just create him at random, and then just Palpatine sensed it and started preying on him before he was born. So that's another way that this could be seen. That's just my thoughts. Yeah, it's a lot to think about. It's a lot. It's a lot. This whole year has been full of so much, and we can really, break it down and get into it further. We're just kind of going through a list of the big highlights of 2018. All over the place. No, I don't. I haven't, but I'll definitely look into it. It's probably something we could break down and tear apart. Oh, let's see. Who spends a lot of their time on Tatooine? That's not a Skywalker. Oh, no, I meant Obi-Wan. No, Obi-Wan. He spends a lot of his life, well, is this even canon anymore? That he's, I mean, it should be because in the original trilogy he's on Tatooine, and in the Clone Wars he's on Tatooine, watching over Luke, so. So, could I use, like, my virtual reality that I connect to my cell phone? We'll have to see. Huh? No, no, I'm just clicking buttons. Alright. John Williams. Oh, I didn't realize it wasn't John Williams for Star Wars: A Solo. Gotcha. All right. Other big things happened in 2018. We have Lucasfilm announced that Rian Johnson will be at the helm and front and center for a new Star Wars trilogy, which will feature vital new stories. This is separate from the Benioff and Wheezy, currently in pre-production. Not sure what Benioff and Wheezy are doing. Do we know? Yes. Gotcha. Oh my gosh, please. Give me some old Republic love. Oh, keep it kid friendly though, please. So we just don't know for sure yet what exactly their project is. He is. I follow him on Twitter. Sweet. So we'll be hearing something soon. Well, probably not till after 9, because right now everybody's just like, 9, please. Give us a title, give us a picture, give us something. Or at least that's me. I literally go on Twitter every day and beg Star Wars to give us some material for 9. Oh, that's pretty cool. That we've got so much new Star Wars material coming. And as I said, there's just so much you can do with this galaxy. It's got so much potential. All right, we're not going to repeat it, but I am very happy that Kathleen Kennedy's contract was renewed for another 3 years for Lucasfilm Star Wars. Yes, that's what's supposed to be here on this highlight. Yep. Oh God. Oh God, my cat just vomited on me. I'm sorry. My cat just vomited on me. It's okay. It's not like on me, on me. Okay, go on. We're talking about Ryan Johnson. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. Yeah. It, it was very clear where the bias was as far as the source of these rumors. It was something they wanted to happen, not something that was provable. I am too. I am too. Like they're able to tell stories that reach all ages and are just fascinating and beautiful, and the cinematography, the visual effects, they just tell this wonderful story. And the only people's opinion I care about is um the target audience, the kids. You know what I mean? Like I know that I love it. I go crazy over it. It's for everybody, but then you have to step back and remember that this is a space fairy tale meant to tell something awesome, to catch the imagination of children. And I love that, you know, just like I grew up with the prequel trilogy, my children are growing up with the sequel trilogy, and they've just done such a great job at, reaching them, just from what I can see from my own children's reactions and other people that I talk with about it, how their kids reacted. So, yep, they're going to bring us a lot more of that. Disney. Star Wars is in good hands. All right. We have also coming up Star Wars Rebels had its series. Oh, not coming up. Sorry. This is what's past this year. Star Wars Rebels had its series finale, finishing off a fantastic 4-season run. And while I have not seen any of Rebels, I follow people that talk about it. I've seen YouTube videos talking about it, and a lot of words coming through online, and it sounds incredible. And I'm really looking forward to when I get to see it. Yes. All right. The new show Star Wars Resistance premiered, centering around a young pilot flying covert missions for Poe Dameron. And Elijah Wood appeared as a guest. I actually was just reading about this today. And I'm wondering what he looks like, who was the guest he played. I need to go look into that. Let's see. And now we're talking about Solo, a Star Wars story. Due to idiomatic challenges with the transition in some foreign markets, Solo Star Wars story renamed Han Solo was renamed Han Solo, a Star Wars story. Okay, so this has to do with the translation, like how it became interpreted and then reiterated. Yeah, because I mean, I can just tell you from, I speak Spanish. Solo is like by yourself, or one, the number one. Or, there's so many different ways you can translate the word solo in Spanish. So I can just imagine how that went across the board all over the world. That's pretty interesting. So it's called Han Solo, a Star Wars story. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Solo, a Star Wars story Premiered at the Cannes, am I saying that right? Film Festival. Hmm? Cannes Film Festival. Followed by a standing ovation lasting 4 minutes. Wow, that says a lot. I mean, I imagine that's a tough crowd. That's a pretty renowned film festival, right? Like it's a big deal. Am I wrong? That's awesome. I mean, I loved it, and I didn't see it until way later. After its release, we just bought it outright. We were like, okay, let's buy this. We know we're gonna like it. And after we saw the preview one time, and you know, we still watch it. Oh yeah, me and my husband watch it all the time. It's just, it's so action packed, and the characters just, you can feel their energy. You can just get inside their heads, and you're right there with them, and then it just escalates, and then boom, you see Darth Maul, and I gotta say that was like one of the coolest parts of it. The theater audience. I was gonna say, that's the last time I felt that kind of energy. I was like 10, and then I was an older teenager later at the end of the prequel saga coming out in theaters, and that's the last time I felt that kind of energy. That's pretty cool that you got to be a part of that reaction for Solo. That's incredible. Speaking of Solo, one of the reasons that people did not have such a big, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? People say that, what's the word? Like, it didn't do well, right, in theaters? Is that true? Ah, and see, that leads us into our next big thing that happened in 2018. As a part of us saying about Bob Iger said that Disney will be more mindful of the volume and timing of upcoming Star Wars films. Because I think that they just, pushed it out, and it was like right after The Last Jedi, right? Yeah, that was, they could have held on to that for some other better time, because in May there was just so many other movies coming out, right? We had Marvel movies, I think, that it was competing with. Um, it had so much potential. They could have really revved up excitement for it. They could have really done better marketing for it because it was a great movie. It's just like Bob Iger said, and I'm not sure where what Bob Iger does. He is the CEO of Disney. Of course, I wouldn't know that. I'm such a dork. I don't pay attention to these details. The CEO of Disney is saying they're going to be more mindful of the volume and timing of upcoming Star Wars films. So that's great. They're committed to handling these better. All right, I'm gonna let you take it from here. 2018 has been a long year, a lot of Star Wars stuff, and it's just so much. And I love it. Oh, there had to be another time to do it. Yeah, 'cause I didn't even hear about it, and I was sick in 2016. Oh no, the end of, gosh, when was that? Yeah, I wasn't doing well, so I really didn't get into The Last Jedi. I'm over here thinking. My life's been crazy the last couple of years, so it's hard for me to put the timeline together. Was I able to see this movie at all? Because it doesn't matter. That's personal. Um, but I do remember seeing Infinity Wars in theater. Like, as crazy as my life was, and as sick as I was, and how bad things were going for me in my life, in and out of hospitals, I did see Infinity Wars, and I didn't even know about Solo till very recently. So, yeah, there's something to be said for the marketing. Oh Lord, I need to work on all these differentiations for all these characters. They're canon, not canon, legends, legacy. It's so much. I'm gonna like make a meme or some kind of picture that says, okay, this is what this means, that is what that means, and I'm posting this because I'm gonna forget. Yes. Oh yeah. I really hope that his droid is a part of the mix because I loved the rebuilt Imperial droid with Sass. He was hilarious in Rogue One. I want to see him and Cassian together again. I want to say the droid's name is L3. Oh, okay. KT, yes. On my library request list. It's series, it's episode, it's yes. I do not. Tell me more. Oh my gosh, yay. Definitely. Ooh, come on, Star Wars Celebration. It may be over 350 days till the release of Episode 9, but we're only 100 days away from Star Wars Celebration today. They were just like, boom. Nice. Ah, porgs. I have not played that game, but it sounds hilarious. I want to read them all. So much. Well, I'm glad that we are finally going to get some episode 9 this year. Where I am, we're 30 minutes away from midnight, and I have not gotten any notification that Star Wars has uploaded any new content. No title, no trailer, or anything. So I think we can say that we're definitely going to get a title. We're definitely going to get a trailer. When that happens, I don't know. I'm really hoping it's in January. That we don't know for certain. Whew. Um, I am 90% certain, maybe a little bit more than that, that they're gonna keep going with um the fact that Rey and Ben Solo, Kylo Ren have a connection. Just like I think that Leia is his key to returning to the light, I think that Ben Solo's journey is going to take him not to an obsessive, possessive, unhealthy connection with someone that he cares for. I think that we're going to see um, Kylo Ren and Rey end up together. And I think they're going to put that in the promo materials because it's Disney. We're going to get a fairy tale, except it's the reverse because she's the one who went to the castle of the throne room to go and get his butt back to the resistance. And it didn't go well, but hey, at least the old monster that was holding him captive got killed. And she kind of sort of rescued him. Sorry, I'm really excited and thinking about this a lot. I think that and is this specifically about episode 9 or are we making predictions period? I think we're going to see a lot more diversity. I think we're going to see a lot more leading women. I think we're going to see um, I am hoping my prediction is correct because I grew up reading stories about what it was like to grow up in the Jedi Temple. I predict they're going to come out with some kind of storyline, some way, a movie, a show, to really connect with the young people and show them like what it was like to be in the Jedi Temple as a Padawan before they became an apprentice. And I would love for them to go into that. So I predict that that's something they're gonna do. It's a combination of a prediction and a wish. Life in the Jedi Temple for younglings. You're going there. I'm about to fight you. I'm about to fight you, Dan. How dare you? Why do you think Finn's gonna die? Hmm? Ray. You just think he's gonna die. Well, he almost did in The Last Jedi. I could see where that train of thought is going. Hmm. All right. I just want to know. We could talk all day about episode 9, so and our predictions. So, I know we're trying to get to closing. Oh my gosh. Hi, Ryan. We talk a lot on Twitter. He's absolutely right. Cloud City. Lando's a guy in charge. Lando's got some connections. I bet he just kept going with his political career and leading systems and such. So I could 100% see Ryan's idea. Lando bringing a bunch of help. Oh my goodness. Hi, Yoda Bauer. She, I don't know if she's building a new one or if she's rebuilding the legacy. We could talk about Rey's lightsaber in just a lot. So thank you, Yoda. She is with I will get her channel later. Give her a shout out. You name it. Star Wars is doing everything. Um, at Ami Z Jedi Queen, and that's across the board: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Thank you. All right, so how are we going to pull this? How are we going to pull this live YouTube live thing? Or were you recording it this whole time? How are we gonna? Were you recording this whole entire time from my voice? Gotcha. Let me go to YouTube and I guess that's what I have to do. Okay. Well, now I just have to figure out how to stop it. All right. Oh yeah, this is a part of my uploads. Okay. Save to watch later. Okay. All right, let me quit. And yes, I want to quit. And then let me go to, I'm still on the air. Trying to get to my share options. Yeah, I just really want to call my husband at midnight. Um, it is okay. I'm trying to figure out how to stop my on-air broadcast and get out. Options. Okay, let me try this. I'm still on air on Star Wars. I just need to let's see. Let me quit Star Wars and see if that closes my sharing.